Hello Libra, I'm here to do a special reading for you. I'm doing a bonus because you've been by far the most supportive. In fact, I'm wondering if somebody out there hasn't been kind enough to link to me or do something, because you have 3 times as many views as anybody else. It's a new channel, so I really appreciate whatever you do, including like, share, comment, subscribe, of course. So I'm going to do something different today. Did you ever suspect that readers just kind of like pick the cards out in advance? I know you have. I've wondered, because like you'll go 2 years and they say, oh, you're going to reconcile and this is going to happen, and it never does. Now I understand for some people it probably did happen. And I'm not really putting them down. It just feels like that sometimes. So what I'm going to do today, though, is I'm going to actually admit to doing it. I'm going to do it. It's the only one time I've ever done it. I'm picking your pieces, and we're going to do a little quick story, and then I'll go to a real reading where we'll roll the dice, and the dice will pick your pieces by way of spirit. So the first piece here is the 4 cups. And a lot of us have been feeling this way. I know Libra has had this happen. The feeling of being stuck. And when you're stuck, not looking at what you have, grateful, looking away from your cups instead of appreciating what we already have. And it could mean a lot of other things, like could mean an opportunity's coming and for some reason we didn't pay attention to it. Or we're apathetic, feeling the blues and missing out, really. Could also feel like sometimes like a magic spell has been cast upon us. That's what this little tablet here is. This is called a sigil, the symbol is, and the Romans used to use these to cast spells or curses or wishes. They would write or draw on a tablet made of lead and then sink it into the water. And it's so heavy, it would stay there. And, 1,000 years later, they're finding these and translating them. I think it's very interesting. I'm not saying at all to get involved in magic of any kind. I do believe there's some kind of magic out there, things that are beyond our regular senses, our power to manifest, our power to get messages and could interpret them like from our dreams. I think that's a big one for me. So anyway, that's your story. So we start here, little stuck energy, and we're going to move on. After that, we'll go to the Hangman. Hangman's always a good way to go. See his hair got white there. I guess it's got a little gray all of a sudden. Have to touch that up later. Yeah, so it's good to go within, get a new perspective. That's one way to get out of this feeling whenever we're in it. And, we might not be in it. We might have just got out of that feeling. Could get into the future. So this could apply any time. It's the Hangman, hang from a tree limb in this case. The old way of looking at things wasn't working, so then we have to go inside. The other thing is, this is a great time to go inward, because during the holidays, a lot of people, pretty much everybody, gets a few extra days off, maybe get a little more peace and quiet. And another piece that could be helpful is the Magician. If you watch tarot, you probably know the Magician's all about manifesting. Means you have everything you need, all the elements, all 4 elements, so that you can focus on what you want. And by working on it, it just doesn't come like magic. You have to work on it a little bit, and that means doing the right thing. Includes planning and praying on it, thinking positively on that one thing until you move towards it step by step. And then I say we go to the Chariot. I used to love playing with army men when I was a little kid. I mean, that's why I like the illness too. Chariot's all about success, really, after you manifest. About getting that energy and control, because it's hard to control those crazy horses that are pulling a chariot. You got to maintain your focus, too. You don't want to go off the road, hit a pothole. There's a lot of potholes along our path. So the chariot would be great if this weren't an imaginary reading. But then again, maybe this isn't imaginary. Maybe this could be thought of as me praying for you, a manifestation for you. The Queen of Wands. There's that little magic black cat. Pretty cool. Mysterious, beautiful, powerful. The thing with the wands is there's a lot of energy and passion there. She's the passionate queen. Could bring love, career, whatever you want. She has the strength and passion to go for it. Okay. And then we move into the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, like the major arcana of the lovers. Since it is the holidays, we're going to be celebrating a bit. Have a drink with friends and family. This could be a loved one, your person. And could be that's what you're manifesting. Maybe that's what you'd like to do this new year. Another piece similar is after the Two of Cups comes the Three of Cups. These three together could be friends. This new age of Aquarius that's just happened on the 21st just came in. It's really about community. It's about people working together as groups to make life better for everybody else. It's really about empathy on a large scale. And we all need to remember that and contribute to it. We're all in this together. And the last piece I'm going to show you in your imaginary spread is the Four of Wands. A lot of readers call the Four of Wands the Twin Flames piece, Twin Flames card, because like these two wands here are like 1-1, and these are 1-1. That stands for the twins. Here I chose like a foundation, marriage, a heart. This might be something you're interested in, or something you have recognized. Maybe you are a twin flame and recognized it this year in 2020, and you're thinking about where you're at on this path. Are you in the runner stage, the part where you two are clashing, or hopefully you're going past that into recognition and reconciliation, moving forward. If not, the right time will come. Got to have faith in spirit, faith in the universe, faith in your God, faith in yourself, because you have to love yourself first in order to give other people that love. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the real reading. First, I'm going to put these pieces back, though, and I'm going to put them back in different places than I took them out. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm about ready to do your dice. We're only going to do 3 pieces. Keep it short. And I have this deck of cards out because we'll clarify with some cards. And we'll go to a RUMI oracle at the end. So let's roll. We have 5 in reverse. Well, it's reversed because this 3 is an odd number. Odd numbers are reverse, even numbers are upright. I went through extra lengths to mix up the pieces in the boxes just now. Another reverse. 36 reverse. That doesn't mean anything. 2 2 3s already though. One more. 73 reverse. Wait a minute. No, upright. 73 upright. Okay, let me go get the pieces. Be right back. Okay, we're back with your pieces. You can just take a look. You can pause the video if you want. I believe your own intuition, your feelings about things, your experiences matter a lot here. So you can do that by just going by what you see. Okay, I'm going to tell you the pieces quickly and then go back and do the reading just one time through. The piece on the far left is the 5 of coins, Taurus energy. The center piece is more Earth, Virgo. That's the Knight of coins, Knight of Pentacles. On the right, with King Kong hanging onto the Empire State Building, that's the Tower, and it's upright. The other 2 are reverses. That little U means that's the only upright piece out of the 3. I don't know if you could tell, this is a car wreck right here. 5s are always tough energy. I think I'm going to start at the last piece because it's the major arcana. It's the only major arcana here. It's Mars. Mars, the planet of conflict, fighting, war, and it's upright, so straightforward Tower. Okay, I get them all the time. Don't worry about it. Just go with it. Tears are involved. Let them flow. What it means is it's an unexpected shock. So truthfully, it doesn't have to be even negative. Could actually be something really good that happens that is just shocking. Say you won the lottery. You know, people always say that, but I don't know. What else could be that shocking and really great? Could be small things. I don't know. You get good news about somebody's health or something. I don't know. Could be a lot of things. You know best. Keep your eyes open for that. But if it is negative energy, if there's something bad going on, because these first 2 pieces do suggest that, then the best thing is to follow what I talked about earlier with your imaginary manifestation reading. Go within, take time to heal, look at things a little differently. Depending what it is, could take some time. Ask for help if you need it. And that could be anything from professional, guidance to religious person, or a good friend, somebody, you know who, and at some point in life we should have tools to be able to deal with sudden changes. The big thing though I want to say is, based on the other 2 pieces, if you're not facing something, trying to put it off, ignore it, if you know you're doing something that's not really cool, then expect the Tower. The Tower's going to come in. If we delay things, it's kind of like karma. A little smack on the side of the head like, hey, you're not doing this, or you did that, you shouldn't have did that. Let's go to the 5 on the far left, the car wreck there. It's kind of dramatic. In reverse, okay, let me show it to you a little bit. It's a car wreck because in upright, it's all about loss. And when you have a car wreck, you have insurance problems and you could get hurt. Somebody else could get hurt. Your car gets messed up. So kind of goes along with loss. Could be all kinds of loss though. But here's some good news. In reverse, it means you're actually offering a hand to other people who need it. And that's a great thing to do at this time of year, is be generous. And upright means you need help, but you're not receiving it. In reverse, like you have, it's about helping other people, being charitable. Could also mean that you need help and you're receiving it. So if this could come before or after the Tower, these pieces aren't in order, The Tower's the strongest energy because it's a major arcana. So the other thing though, it can also signal withdrawal from the world, again going inward, and to better find oneself. Maybe you're not happy with certain things that are going on, like maybe your career or your love life. Could be, any kind of discontentment. You want to go inward. You want to figure it out. And during the holidays, every chance you get that you have time to be alone, it's good to think about those things, manifest those things. So then we go to the centerpiece there. It's the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight could also be the Prince of Pentacles. It's Virgo. I know a lot of Virgos. My father's a Virgo. Half my family are Virgos. I know some Leos that are cuspers. And, you know, in upright, it's good energy because it's all about being very practical and grounded. I mean, it's kind of father you want in a way. Not very adventurous, but, you know, stable. They'll work hard to make sure the family's taken care of. In reverse, it's like some of that's still true, but it's being way too slow. This Knight here is very, very slow. So whatever it is, say it's even love. It means this Knight, instead of rushing in, it's the opposite. Very slow. Seems like it's taking forever. And instead of being reliable and stable, in reverse, it's being unreliable. Could be out of control even. The other thing I'd say is during the holidays and we wind down, we could realize that we've been spending too much time working and we actually like having time off to ourselves or with our families and friends, loved ones. And maybe if we don't, that's when the Tower comes in. It's going to say, look, gone too far with this can turn into selfishness and being totally out of balance. Love is important in everybody's life. It's good to love other people, to get love. It's something to manifest itself. I always manifest that I can receive more love, fill my reservoir up so I can help give it out here to you too. Okay, so that's your reading, but I think let's do some clarifying cards. We'll clarify one card, one of my pieces. I shuffled this earlier. Might be able to do it today. I have more room in this table. I don't know if you noticed I'm on a different table today. Let's see what I can do. I don't know if I've ever shown myself actually shuffling. Huh. Big deal, right? So what do you have in the middle here? Judgment's up, Two of Swords. I always like to look when I split the deck. I did shuffle earlier, so this will just be to warm them up a little. Okay, what can we get for Libra? What does Libra need to hear today? Their bonus reading. Giving Libra lots of love. They've been giving it to me, and I appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? We got, that's the moon. I'm just cutting it. 10 of Wands. I like doing that to see if they come up again. It's just confirmation. See why I don't shuffle on camera? All right, I'm going to get the poppers on the side here because I keep hitting the camera already. Whoops. Had about 8 cards come out. Can't use that. I like this deck. Tarot Apokalypsis. Okay, we need a popper here. 1 card, please. All right, we got 2. We'll go with it. I don't know what they are yet. Let's see. I'll flip them over for you. Strength. The Prince of Cups in reverse. Water. And fire. So we got everybody here, I think. Water, fire. We don't really have air, though. It could mean it's for some, your person. When we don't have any air, because you're air. But you have two princes. Prince is the same as a knight. This prince here, he can be a real jerk. I'm sorry. He's the I think it's fair to say this is the player card. The Prince is the player. Normally he's very emotional, but in a more balanced way. He might speak his emotions, show his love. In reverse, it's all the opposite. Yeah, in reverse, he's fickle. It's a nice way of saying he falls in love every few minutes, whoever he runs into. Something looks good, he falls in love. It's also a commitment phobe. Another thing, people are fickle. They're kind of like in a dream state, not being realistic. They get like in this, oh, I'm so in love. Oh my God, look at that. You like the eyes take over, the mind takes over. This makes everybody this dreamy, fantastic person before they even get to know him. This could be about also not being able to deal with your emotions when it comes to even friendships or any kind of relationship. And I think we talked about this before. Oh, that was in my reading that I kind of made up about being stuck. It could be an energy about being stuck because usually it's about going forward. So, well, the good news though is we end on strength. Major Arcana, much more powerful energy. So we have strength and we had the Tower, both major. Strength is a great card. It's about pretty much what it says, but it's more than that. Like this woman, she's on this tiger in this case instead of a lion, which is normally what you see. This is Leo energy. It's not about beating this tiger in the submission, not that kind of strength, overpowering something. No, it's not about dominating. It's about strengths through compromise or love or moderation, through negotiating maybe. It's a great card to end this on. I mean, strength goes a long way in our life. Inner strength, outer strength, power. You want to work out, get strong, feel good when you work out, feel good when you eat good. It can also be about fighting for something that you care about. So like I was saying before, say you're stuck, not making a decision. It's time. The Tower comes in, smacks you on the side of the head and says, hey, that's the time to fight for something instead of sitting back. That takes strength. You might have a problem. Maybe your problem comes out of being embarrassed or you did something wrong. It's easier just to run off. With strength, you have the strength to talk things through, say. Yeah, I think that's where we should leave that. But I want to do one more thing, and that's to pull a RUMI card. I love these RUMI cards. They're beautiful. Whoops. This is the kit. Comes in a nice box with this book. We have the cards inside. Again, I shuffled these, but we'll do it again. Just a couple. No reversals here. Hope this table's not too loud. Just felt like mixing it up. I probably won't be doing any readings for a few days at least. It's time to have a little fun, relax. Recharge my batteries. Tarot takes a lot out of you. Giving out energy. One more time. Okay. I'll do the popper on the side. Let's see if we get one. One card please, for Libra special reading here. One card. These are big. Oh, we got one. The impossible made possible. That's cool. And look what it is. Reminds me of the conjunction. How are we going to do this? See if it'll stay. Oh boy. Okay, that's pretty good. Jeez. Okay, there it is. So now I look up the number in the book. Number 9. That could even have significance for you. Was that a Beatles song? Number 9, number 9, number 9. Okay. I'm going to read this. You can screenshot this if you want. That's the poem. Maybe I'll read a little from this too, or the next page. It goes on for like 3 pages. Be a great gift for somebody. Love brings the sea into boiling and turns the mountain into a pebble. Love creates infinite openings in the dark sky and shudders the earth with its magnitude. RUMI. She spins, this great earth goddess, upon invisible strings amongst the wildly pulsating ballet of life. Stars are born, live and die all around her. Life moves in constant flux, and still she spins in her great, loving, constant pirouette. How can this be? All of creation is born from nothing. Out of endless silence and darkness, light emerges. What strange magic is this? The sun heats the solar system and bursts with the power to destroy life, yet it is a force by which life is sustained. Surely this makes no sense and cannot be. We dance in the realm of the impossible made possible constantly, you and I. We are so engrossed in it, so familiar with it and yet blind to it, that these constant impossibilities happening in every moment fail to inspire us. That is amazing. We talked a little about this, but I think the biggest thing here at the end anyway is there's constantly magic and miracles happening around us. Every breath we take is a miracle in my eyes, and we have to be grateful for that. Okay, I think that's it. I think it's a great reading. I enjoyed it. I listened to it myself. Take the advice and inspiration, hopefully. Thanks for being so generous to me, and please don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Love y'all.